15 years ago, Southern Africa was in a rhino poaching crisis. Over 1,000 rhinos were killed every year. Rhinos have a critical role to play in the savannah. Losing them can have huge knock-on effects across the broader landscapes of Africa. Tank-like rhinos keep grasslands open for thousands of grazers, helping carnivores find food too. Without rhinos, all other species suffer. African Parks is an NPO that manages protected areas in partnership with government and local communities. With the help of generous donors, African Parks bought the largest rhino breeding operation on Earth to rescue 2,000 animals. That's 13% of the world's rhino population. Rhino Rewild was born. A 10-year plan to rewild all of the captive-bred rhinos. Thanks to intensive anti-poaching regimes, 2023 saw a population growth in southern white rhinos for the first time in a decade. With this good news came a unique opportunity for the 2,000 captive rhinos. Closely guarded conservation land surrounding the Kruger National Park could be the ideal release area for the biggest rhino move ever.
The anti-poaching efforts in the area are of a significantly high standard, and we're excited to, with African Parks, give these rhinos a free, wild space to roam and be rhinos.
But moving 2-ton beasts is no easy task, and there is a lot that can go wrong. For everyone's safety, the rhinos are sedated. After tagging and collaring, all rhinos are dehorned to reduce the future risk of poaching. An animal of this size is hard to lift, so they need to walk it on.
There are many risks involved. We're completely aware of that. We have done everything possible to mitigate those risks. Overwhelmingly humbling to work with such an incredible group of managers, landowners, governance structures, everybody pulling together to make this a reality. And of course, this partnership with African Parks has just been phenomenal.
Rhino translocations boost the genetic pool of the southern white rhino populations, one of the ways to increase survival rates. But ultimately, rewilding rhinos is also about rewilding spaces, bringing areas back to their full potential so all wildlife can thrive.
Here we are, it's about, I think 36 hours later since capture started, and we're halfway through the release of this batch of 32 rhinos into this private reserve in the Greater Kruger. And yes, we're all very tired, but it is the most rewarding and satisfying experience ever to see these rhinos walk out of the crate strong and healthy and just into a new environment where they can be wild and free. And we're doing this because this is the best white rhino habitat in the world. You cannot protect individual rhinos, we protect the landscape. And we believe that we could offer them a safe home and a future where they play their ecological roles and get to be wild rhinos.